What Cars character would each PBA bowler be? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Pooski and welcome back to another video, and we got a little bit of a different video for you guys today. Let's celebrate me going to Disneyland. Yes, I'm going to Disneyland. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Enjoying a vacation for once. Truthfully, my first true vacation. I've worked hard and earned this, okay? We're going to do some Disney characters type stuff, and we're going to do something weird, man. We're going to be putting PBA bowlers and Disney characters into the same video, okay? The next 4 videos, I do believe, the next 4 videos are going to be all Disney related and all bowling related. PBA bowlers. Yeah. So this video will be what Cars character would each PBA bowler be? I'm a big fan of Cars, as you can see. I got the shirt on with my boy DJ on the back. I hope.
Hey, yo, DJ, what up? We got ourselves a nodder.
Hope you can see it. If not, I look stupid, but I'm a huge Cars fan. I love the whole Cars series, even though people hate on Cars 2. Even I love that movie. I do. I truly love that movie. Y'all can hate all you want. It is a great movie. All 3 movies are great. The shorts are great with Mater and all the other stuff that happens in the Cars universe. It is wonderful. So why not, okay? Why not start this whole little Disney series off with Cars universe PBA bowlers? Let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, and we're going to go ahead and start off, of course, with the main character, the main guy the Cars universe is surrounded by, and that is Lightning McQueen. And I do believe this is kind of obvious, especially on the run he has put together the past few years, not just this year, not just last year, but the past few years. Mr. E.J. Tackett, and here are their similarities. One, they are both competitive. They both have that drive. They drive cars. Not funny. Okay, cool. But yeah, man, they both have that competitive spirit. They both are at the top of their games, winning players of the years or cars of the year, I guess you could say. Piston Cup champion, world champion, past 3 years back to back to back. I also gave EJ Lightning McQueen because of his fast approach. It seems like sometimes EJ goes up there so fast and runs up to the line, and of course the man revs the heck out of that ball. I mean, I love seeing how the ball it looks like it's just like gliding, and it's beautiful to see. And of course they both have improved over the years. They continue to go above and beyond, and showing that hard work truly pays off in the end. Also, they are referred to as the GOATs. There's a whole heated debate between Lightning McQueen and Strip Weathers, and the PBA bowler that is most similar to that car. It's weird because they're human cars, but they're a car. So I have to say car. The bowler most similar to that character is the GOAT of bowling. Still to this day, one of the all-time greats, Mr. Walter Ray Williams Jr. Both of these characters have one main thing in common: longevity. They have dominated over the years. They continue to dominate even in the older age. Yes, they retire from the main scene, but they are still around and present. Another thing about them, they are mentors. They guide and help motivate the newer generation. Walter Ray, he is one person that I think he just pops up sometimes in bowling alleys and does clinics. And I'm pretty sure if he's bowling at a bowling alley, he'll probably just stop what he's doing and help future bowler or some bowlers to the side, because that's just the type of person he seems like. He is a great human being. Honestly, he truly is a great human being. And like I said, when I was talking about Lightning McQueen and AJ Tackett, they are referred to as the GOATs, and Strip Weathers is part of this whole conversation. Lightning McQueen, Strip Weathers, and right now it's Jason Belmonte versus EJ. But if we're talking one hand, Walter Ray, EJ. EJ's coming. EJ's coming just like Lightning McQueen does, but Strip Weathers is still on top. Walter Ray is still on top. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and get into another legendary car in the fabulous Doc Hudson. As we all know, Doc Hudson was one of the main characters in the first movies. Of course, in the next two movies, he was no longer around due to the fact that a voice actor sadly passed away. With that, it was kind of hard for me to pick a bowler, but one came to mind, and that was the legendary, the late Mark Roth. This is one man whose name almost comes up in every single PBA telecast. The man was truly a legend. The man was truly a beautiful spirit, and his form, if you take a look back in the day, his form, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw him bowl was on the movie Kingpin, and that's when I saw him and I was just like, oh, Mark was like that. And then I went to YouTube, and of course you can look up all types of old PBA telecasts, bad quality, but you still see their form, you still see their accuracy, you see how good they are using the older techniques. That's the thing, the older techniques. That's the thing that these two have it similar. They have those older techniques that they can show this younger generation. I remember Mark Roth had a plastic ball championship. They should bring that back. But he had a plastic ball championship one time, and that's all they used back in the day. That rubber bowling balls, crazy, and urethane, which is a popular tool nowadays. You had to be accurate back then. And like with Doc Hudson, he raced on dirt, grip the sand. You had to know those things. And back then you had all wood lanes. Now you got synthetic. If you're just watching this just for the entertainment value, then you probably don't understand how difficult it is at times to bowl on wood lanes. Friction. And both of these guys have left lasting legacies. Doc has the Piston Cup named after him now, and Mark Roth, of course, has the Mark Roth Marshall Holman Doubles Championship Cup named after him. So they both have left lasting legacies and will never be forgotten. Next, we're going to go into commentators. Why not? One of the main racing commentators on the Cars movies, Kyle Troup. He was a former Piston Cup champion, I do believe. And like I said, he is a commentator. And the main person I thought of course, this man is on every single PBA telecast. No matter who his side companion is, Dave Ryan, no matter who it is beside him, he is the main guy, Mr. Randy Peterson, Mr. 8-pin, I do believe.
Well, there's the graphic. The strike is the big one. Wasting no time at all.
When I thought about doing this video, I was like, wait, who is that commentator for the Cars? And then I looked it up and he actually had a name. I was like, I gotta throw it in there. I gotta throw it in there because Randy is a consistent person with PBA bowling on TV.
Board down lane, and look at this pin action. Oh.
Next, we're gonna go to Cars 2, okay? Yes. Like I said, Cars 2 is a great movie, so I threw it in here. We're gonna go Finn McMissile, the British intelligence spy, I guess you could say, since it was a 007 type movie. Which PBA bowler is similar to him? Let me think. You probably wouldn't think of this, but Jason Belmonte. Jason Belmonte, I put him there because one, they're both highly skilled. Two, they always find ways to win, even though right now Jason is in a little bit of a slump. It's okay. Like he said, he's in the later part of his career. He's still going to try to get that 16th major championship. He's still at the top of his game. It's just literally people come to bowl Jason Belmonte. They just bring their A game every single time. He has one of the highest averages on the tour. And Jason has a calm demeanor. It's something that Finn McMissile has. If you watch the movies, he never has a too high or never a too low. He's always kind of mellow, kind of right there. Focus on the mission at hand and getting it done. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and jump into Cars 3 and one of the newest racers on the circuit. This guy has been taking over with the new engineering powered cars, the new look, the modern sleek look, Jackson Storm. First of all, the blacked out car is nice. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I love Lightning McQueen, but that blacked out, whoo, that is nice. That I always thought when I seen that movie and I seen Jackson, I was like, whoo, that's tough. A person who we haven't heard from in a while, but is one of the top young bowlers in the game, and that is Anthony Simonson. Yes, he is older, but this man came onto the scene young and still has records for youngest PBA champion to win a major and so on and so forth. The guy is like that, and like I said, he's part of this new generation. I do believe he's the first one of this new generation. They got TJ Rock, Ryan Barnes, Cameron Crowe, who else? Trevor Roberts, so on and so forth. I could keep on going. This guy right here, Anthony Simonson, started it. He came onto the scene young. He looked like a little kid and just bowled his tail off. He has a whole documentary about his life, and it brings a tear to your eye to see how this man has overcome challenges, gotten to where he is today. But let's get into the similarities of these two. Like I said, they're both part of this next generation racer in Jackson Storm, next generation bowler in Anthony Simonson, and then they both aren't scared of facing the competition. Like I said, they might be young, but yet they face the pros and the older statesmen with no problems. Anthony Simonson didn't talk trash like Jackson Storm did to my boy Lightning. You know, that's kind of rude and kind of
I think I touched a nerve.
In his farewell season. What are you talking about?
That's you know, we didn't like that much. That's why Cruz beat him in the Florida 500. But Anthony has faced these pros for many years, and I do believe his time again is coming. So y'all better prepare. Y'all better watch out. I'm telling you, I'm just waiting because Anthony's about to go off. One of these times, it's coming. We can't see it right now, but I'm telling you, it's coming. Just be patient.